I've heard through the grapevine, semen retention makes you guys more productive.
What kind of fucking grapevine?
How does one retain semen?
You mean like put it in a jar and in the freezer? Or
Put it on a mantle? You just look at it? Hey, semen.
I made it like 3 days, and I remember sitting on the couch like, last time I checked, I loved myself.
You're not emotionally attached to your thoughts.
See, what
This
does
is
that
what the
mean?
fuck I'm talking about.
Y'all never want food until it's on my plate.
It's emotional, Bubby.
What if I start eating your food?
Don't do that.
Oh, don't do that. What if I'm emotionally attached to your fucking mashed potatoes?
I don't make the rules.
Motherfucker!
So I've heard through the grapevine that it's a thing among the male community where semen retention makes you guys more productive. What do you guys think about that? Have you guys ever tried that?
Semen
What kind of fucking grapevine do you be listening to?
Really, that.
The vine that sounds like Instagram.
So semen retention, I mean,
How does one retain semen?
you mean like put it in a jar and in the freezer? Or?
Put it on a mantle? You just look at it? Hey, semen. Like,
It just means, you just don't. Yeah.
Splooge? I mean, I don't be retaining none of my semen, and I'm pretty productive.
I let it free. Look, I heard about that. I was in college. Somebody I worked with told me about it. I was like, all right, fine. Like whatever. No, I don't think so.
How does that even make sense?
Because it's like, oh, you're letting out all your testosterone. It's like, that's not even how testosterone works that I'm aware of. I could be wrong.
I'll be honest. I'll be doing work sometimes, and I can't even focus until I go release.
That's what I'm saying.
And I just be thinking about that. Like,
I think it's due to each his own. I guess every man is different, but I think what's behind that is to enforce discipline to for men who sleep with a lot of women or they just have sex with the same person all the time, that it distracts them. They don't get much done. Like, it's just
How long are you jerking it that you're not getting nothing done? It's like, oh yeah, I got nothing done at my 9 to 5 today because I was jerking off all day. Like, it doesn't take that. Like,
discipline.
That's, what, discipline? I go to the gym when I don't want to. That's discipline.
It's past jerking off. It's just like being sexually active. I think it's also in spiritual practices too.
Yeah, the whole productive, like, not getting rid of.
I've tried like November before. One, it's hard because my birthday's in November. But two, like, I made it like 3 days, and I remember sitting on the couch like, what am I doing to myself?
Yeah.
Like, last time I checked, I loved myself. Why am I doing this?
No, yeah, and then you make it a week, and then like you wake up in the middle of the night with splooge everywhere.
Yeah, also,
again.
guys, like, you can't, if you don't, I don't know how long it fucking takes. I've never gotten to that marker yet, that accomplishment in my life. I don't plan on doing it. Where if you just don't do it, it's coming out, and then, now you just ruined your fucking underwear or whatever, bed sheets. I don't know how y'all sleep. Y'all sleep naked. You got a real predicament in the morning. Predicament. Oh shit! Yeah, I did that on purpose. But I was watching a podcast once, and this guy, it was one of those fucking BetterHelp gurus or whatever the fuck they call themselves, just speaking bullshit
Naturally.
And something like that came up, but this was like maybe 6 years ago, and he was talking about how like he only masturbates like once every 2 weeks because like it's valuable nutrients that he's keeping in his body, and like your semen has protein in it, and or whatever, like some weird shit.
Yeah, but see, like, yeah, it's in it, which means that it's not in your body. It's just in your body in the same sense that like I'm holding this cup. This cup is in my body. The protein is in the semen. It's not in your fucking like muscle. You know what the fuck I'm saying? It's the same thing as like I'm holding the cup. Like, your body's just holding this. Like, anything that's in that is in that. It's not in you, as in like your cells and shit. What a fucking idiot.
I'm definitely less productive.
Yeah, an idiot.
Because then I'll be on Hinge instead of like working.
Yeah.
Aren't
like,
you?
Ooh.
Aren't you on Hinge? Next question.
Yeah, I got one for women folk. What do you want?
In what sense?
Any sense.
What do you mean,
do
Nick?
you want?
You
know what I
down.
mean. You know what I mean.
I mean, I would love to like not work another day in my life.
Yeah, you gotta bring that down to a less broad statement there.
No. Because everybody watching this knows what I mean. It could be in any aspect of life. What do you want? When I say, are you hungry? Yes. What should we eat? I don't know. How about Taco Bell? No, I don't want that. What about this? No, I don't want that. I don't care what we eat, but everything I say, you say no. What do you want? Tell me. Tell me.
Okay, well, in all fairness,
Do you want me to bring something home for you? I'm going to get food. No, I'm good. You come home with nothing. I'm in trouble because I didn't bring nothing. The next time you say no, I'll bring home something. Then I get in trouble because you're on a diet and now you got to eat the food. And you said no. What do you want?
Nick, you're projecting.
Probably. But what do you want?
Sounds like a personal experience that you've gone through.
Give me the code. Because y'all talking fucking riddles.
All right, we don't
that don't even have a solution.
Don't do
She's
that.
trying to answer your fucking
and
question.
you keep talking.
What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? Well, I'm about to give it to you. Women, we think with our emotional brain.
So-
You men think with your logic brain. So for you to say, oh, like, are you hungry? What do you want? Oh, do you want this? No. What do you want that? Well, she should know because I'm giving her options, right? But hey, with some context, maybe we're unsure because we're menstruating. There's a lot of hormonal things going on in our bodies. We're emotional creatures by nature.
All right, we're not talking that week period. We're talking any other day.
First of all, because I know when you're menstruating, so like that I could deal with. I'm talking about every other day.
We make sense and y'all don't. And I don't know what kind of context you need on if you want chicken nuggets or a burger. What context do you need? You mean to trace back their family lineage? Like,
You're
this chicken
like,
came from a nice family?
Like you guys never been indecisive a day in your lives.
No.
Like, it's always the female's fault when she's indecisive.
Food-wise, 100%.
No. It's one thing when it's like, I'm not sure what I want. Like, I can go for like either a salad or a burger.
Nick,
Then you
wasn't
give me
that
two
you last
places.
week?
Yes, and then you give me a couple places. I think about it. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll go for that. This is like no matter what. You could guess. You could pick every single type of food. You don't want it. It's like, well, peanut butter and jelly.
I think it can go in either of one or two extremes. Like it can do that, or it's just like dead set on one thing, and the fucking zombie apocalypse will not stop you from eating that thing.
Yeah.
Then tell me.
You know.
Yeah.
They don't know because it's emotional. They gotta know what the moon is out. I don't fucking know.
What, did you like see a color and that color corresponds to a food, but you don't understand what that food is until I say it?
All right, so here's an example. This is a personal example. So I'm trying to lose some weight, right? But my cravings, let's say I want chicken wings, right? But I'm trying to lose weight. So logically, I'm trying to tell myself like, all right, no, we know we want that. But what we should be eating is this. But, last time we had that, it was all right. It wasn't really, I paid $12 for a tuna salad wrap or whatever, and it wasn't really that good. So, and I was still hungry after. But them chicken wings, $8 for a little serving, and that's going to hit every time. So you're telling me, do you want this? Do you want that? It's like, yes, I want it, but no, I don't want it.
That don't sound emotional though. That sounds pretty logical.
That is pretty logical.
It's emotional because it's like, bitch, if I eat the chicken wings, we gonna be fat, and then we're gonna get fatter, and then I'm gonna be sad and upset that I'm getting fat.
But you say that like every time I eat something, I don't weigh those options as well.
Yeah, all right, but you're not emotionally attached to it. To your thoughts. Are you?
What are you talking about? I'm very emotionally attached to food. I fucking love food.
No, to your thoughts. To your thoughts
what does
about
that mean?
food. So like if you,
see what
this
does
is
that
what the
mean?
fuck I'm talking about. This is what I mean. So
how you would emotionally attach to a thought that just popped up?
It's not that it just popped up. It's like you have a goal. You're like, all right, bro, like I'm not trying to eat like this today. And then you end up eating the Big Mac anyway. Are you going to be like upset about it?
Yes, and then I work out harder tomorrow.
All right, girls aren't like that. We're
why?
So wait, what do you like then?
I get upset at myself. I'm like, why the fuck did I do that? All right, fine. I'm gonna do a couple extra sets tomorrow and make sure I don't eat that much.
We ruminate a lot longer on things. Well, some of us. I'm not going to speak for every woman, but we ruminate on things, and then it's like we try to like pick up the ball, and it's a lot harder for us to pick up the ball because we're emotionally driven, and we get lazy, especially if it's that time of the day or month.
It's food. It's a meal. You do this 3 times a day, every day of life.
That's very stressful.
You get this stressed out every meal?
I got another
But see,
thing.
like you can't approach a emotionally like driven thought or female with logic because then you're just gonna confuse yourself. Like I know what I'm saying.
But food isn't emotion. Food is it's a basic need. It's a necessity
For you?
For life. For life. You need it.
It's definitely not a for you sentence. But I got another thing.
I don't
on
need
food.
to eat. If I could just eat nothing, I'd be fine.
Why do y'all never want food until it's on my plate?
It's emotional, Bubby.
Is that it's like you don't want fries? Like I'll be like, do you want fries? No, I don't want fries. Next thing I know, I get fries on my plate,
Honestly,
and they're the best looking damn fries in the world. It's like you'll have fries on your plate too. You're still eating my fries.
Sabrina, I feel like I learned from you. Can I try to answer this?
Sarcastic?
No, I swear to God. Can I try to answer this? So they
Nick,
got.
I'm gonna hit you,
Bobby. They got.
I'm gonna hit you.
They love you, so they got emotionally attached to your meal.
The fries love me?
No, you know what the fuck I'm saying. She loves you, right? She's into you. So anything that you get, she's emotionally attached to because she's emotionally attached to you. So it looks better because it's yours, and she wants a part of you. Am I close?
How are you single?
No.
What?
We just
Oh my God, Nick, how are you single? That's so deep and profound.
I really
just want to sit under the stars with you at a picnic.
I really thought I nailed
you
that.
were on like a semi good track until you said the food was a part of him. Like,
but like you know what? Like maybe
No.
not like literally, but like she's emotionally attached. So it's like, oh my God, babe, I want fries too.
See, like, look,
you know
the
what I
fact
mean?
that you were on a semi good track with that sentence
I'm
is my
learning.
problem.
I'm learning.
Like,
No.
that's my question.
It's like, so the answer to your question is the reason why we do that is honestly to just annoy you.
Nah, not a fucking chance. Not a chance.
I mean, I do it. I do that.
So every woman in the world just wants to annoy you?
So
But what if it doesn't annoy me?
I'm talking for myself. So for example, my boyfriend got us order. Well, he got me an order of Zeppelis and he got himself an order of Zeppelis. Mind you, I opened mine and I started eating mine. I was like, okay, cool. And then I went over to him and his was like open because I had told myself, all right, I'm not gonna eat anymore. I'm gonna put this aside, save it for later. I go over to him. His is right in front of him and it's kind of open and we're talking whatever. And then I'm like, and he's like looking at me like, you have your own. What happened to you? What happened? I bought you your own. And I'm like, I know, but yours is right here. It's open and I just want yours. Like, what's the problem?
The problem is
yours
is
is mine. What's mine is yours.
See, you're emotionally attached to him, so his Zeppelis are your Zeppelis because emotionally they're yours.
Yeah.
I fucking nailed it. I told you about it.
No! That's like one of the irrational things that really bother me. Because like I don't know why it bothers me. It's just like we're at an establishment
That serves
you can
food.
get whatever the fuck you want, and you decided you want what's on my plate. Or they pull up and be like, I'm not that hungry.
It's
I'm like,
honestly
bet,
a flirting
I'm sorry.
tactic too. It's like
We've been dating 5 years. We flirting for it. Just
well,
fucking
I don't
you
know
win.
about
Yes,
that, but I'm saying we're
any-
dating.
If my future wife watches this, don't do that.
Wait, what if like we go to a restaurant, right? I order my food, you order your food, then I'm like, okay, and then 10 minutes after you bring out the food, I want a second order of my side because she's gonna want to eat it. Like, does that work? Or is that just rude at that point?
No, not
What if I start eating your
necessarily. Huh?
What if I start eating your food?
You get a
Don't
fork
do
in the
that.
hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
nah.
do that. What if I'm emotionally attached to your fucking mashed potatoes?
I mean, you could have some. Like if I really, really like you, I'd be like, okay, you can have some, but
But y'all
don't OD.
Oh, so
don't
like
OD.
you. So like y'all.
You're
Don't OD.
gonna get forked.
I look to my right, look to my left. There's no food. The
She's
plate's
gonna-
even
she's
gone.
gonna
It's
fork
like,
the
you
shit
eat
out of
the
you.
plate. Fucking tired of y'all.
Hey, I don't make the rules.
Motherfucker. Yeah, but like food is sacred, man.
Sex is sacred too. What you trying to say?
Yeah, but like I don't
Wait,
take
what?
your like when you're having sex, I don't take it from you.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't just like
first I don't even know how that would
pick
happen.
up the covers and like start poking shit.
I was just naming shit.
Like, oh,
Yeah, see, that's another thing y'all do. Make
just name shit.
irrelevant fucking shit. Like what? Was that emotional too?
No,
No,
that was just to get on your nerves because I'm getting on your nerves.
But
right?
that was emotional because she loves you platonically, so she wants to annoy you
Getting
so
red.
she could fucking
Getting red.
she could
That's the white person in
emotionally
me.
attach to your.
What are you fucking saying?
I'm trying to
You're
learn,
trying
man.
to like
I'm trying.
connect and learn, and it's
really
not
trying.
working. Maybe you're better off just not knowing and just going with it. Give him your fries. You know, don't retain your semen. What was the other question?
Because it goes way beyond just sharing the food. Like once we're dating, like I'm gonna take your hoodies.
But what? Yeah, that's
Yo,
that too. But why do you
okay.
also take the blankets? You already have my hoodies. Why do you also need the fucking blankets?
Can I have a PSA?
Can you have a blanket?
Please, let me just say this PSA right now. Y'all need to return the sweaters after we stop talking. I don't care if you leave it in the mailbox, throw it on the front lawn, leave it in the street in front of my house. Do whatever the fuck you want. Return them motherfuckers. Because some of y'all be taking the comfy ass ones and I'm looking at you. You know who you are. Give it back.
Yeah,
It's gray. I loved it.
we spent money on those.
It was soft and fluffy and That one's gone.
He's emotionally attached to his hoodies. We get emotionally attached to our pieces of clothing, all right?
Why?
I don't fucking know. I was just saying shit.
Oh, say, hey, listen, but that's it.
I'm never wearing another piece of clothing that I like that's really comfy around a woman unless she's officially my girlfriend. I'm not going through that again. That's like splitting up and taking a dog. Shit.
Well,
leave my hoodies alone.
Yeah, unless we're living together, you're not getting a hoodie, because then at least if you live with me, I know where to go to get it if I want to wear it again.
Yeah. See, if a female ever hits y'all up after you guys break up and she's asking, "Oh, but do you want I have your clothes, do you want them?"
Yes.
She's not really trying to break up with you. She's just trying to find another excuse for you to go over or to see you again.
I had that happen too. And she sprayed my jersey with a whole shit ton of her perfume. But said that it was in her attic. And I was like, this ain't attic. What kind of attic smells like lovely flowers?
Your attic is just like Sex by Britney Spears. That's your fucking...
Like my whole car smelled like fucking...
Like it's not even like one of those Glad plugins. It's like, do you put fucking perfume in that shit and just spray your attic with it? I don't understand. It keeps the moths away. Like,
at least I got it back though. Unlike you know who you are.
That's funny. Ow! Fuck.
wait, really? What's your...